You already know the presentation here. This is Perfume du Monde. It's always a wooden cap with their logo, a simplistic and minimalistic design in bottle, which I always love. A win-win for me. Tsingy by Perfume du Monde is a floral fruity fragrance for women and men. Launched in 2016. The nose behind this fragrance is Thierry Bernard. Top notes are mandarin orange, pink pepper, lime and ginger. Middle notes are lang lang, frangipani, tonka bean, vanilla and basil. Base notes are elemi, patchouli and vetiver. Another very powerful take on fruity floral fragrance. For those of us who know Thierry Bernard, you already know the theme of his work. Given to someone who had a very strong foundation in chemistry, and I think he has a PhD in chemistry. When a perfumer goes to the extent of having a PhD in chemistry, that already should tell you that is obviously going to find expression in his work. Thierry Bernard is an amazing perfumer. What he did here shouldn't go untold. You are going to find a fresh opening of mandarin orange, pink pepper and lime. In my use case scenario in my nose, I had more of the mandarin thing and lime. I couldn't really pick the pink pepper. When you hear floral fragrance, Thierry Bernard's interpretation is very different from a lot of the floral perfumes you've come across. Briefly, let me just do an atomizer check. I can pick the lime here, mandarin, if you will, orange, pretty fresh. The opening, it's visible to the blind, I tell you for free. The opening of this fragrance also leaves some medicinal texture, which stays all through till the benediction of this fragrance. You're gonna have that whole medicinal vibe throughout the stay of this fragrance. I find it to be a very interesting and powerful take on fruity floral. The fruit you're gonna get here doesn't feel to me like a gourmand kind of fruit. Feels to me more of like a freshy kind of fruity. After about 30 minutes, what is going to stand out is going to just be the vetiver. The vetiver will be quite prominent up to the extent of almost being linear. The vetiver stays through the lifespan of this fragrance, and I tell you for free, this is beautiful. If you're into dark moody scents, this is going to work very perfectly for you. I find this to not sit so well in summer or during sunny weather because the lime thing, orange and mandarin thing going on doesn't see this fragrance to the end, leaves you with more of vetiver. You can tell that the ingredients that were used here were well put together, very smooth and good to the nose. The dry down will trigger some memories in androgen 1620. About 3 hours of consistent projection. Projection here is not very aggressive, it's not loud, and that's because I don't think it's proper for vetiver to be that loud. It's perfect for this kind of fragrance. You don't need it to be in people's inferior nasal concha. 8 hours in longevity, 3 hours of projection and sillage. It's the kind of fragrance that will leave a scent trail. I won't use the word shy, but I tell you for free, it's very tamed, which is amazing and perfect for this kind of fragrance. I'm looking to explore even more perfumes from the House of Tutu, but as well more of Perfume du Monde line of perfumes. It's not the fragrance that is given to a lot of noses, kind of fragrance that will leave a muscle memory. Somebody sniffing this in your space will definitely remember again if they ever have their nose on something like this. So this is extremely unique. From what he did here, you can tell that this guy had a very good foundation with molecules, with chemicals. There is a professional feel to this. You will get that perfumer's touch, that thing that tells you that this was done by a very good perfumer. Most evening, I get to oscillate between this or the androgen 16 or 20. This is also an occasion worthy. Thank you so much, Thierry Bernard. I respect your work, I respect your craft. I love what I'm getting here. Looking even more forward to harnessing more of your creations. Beautiful take on fruity floral, mandarin, orange, ginger, lime that settles with vetiver. Amazing stuff. Love it. Thank you very much, Perfume du Monde. Big respect on this one.